on what happens next in the United Kingdom, Geeta. 10 days of mourning as per Operation London Bridge that will kick into effect starting now.
Well, a very significant shift, as if you can say so, Akshita, in the UK. Now, while we talk about the Queen, she not only represents the monarchy, which in many places is also criticized, and a lot of people have questioned whether if they should do away with monarchy. But she also represents change. Like Rajdeep said, she was the face of the change. Now, a lot of things are going to change after her demise too in the UK, whether it is the national anthem, which says God Save the Queen, since the 18th century, would in all probability change to God Save the King. The currency will have a new face from the Queen to a King. The ciphers would have a new would see change, as also lawyers who are called the Queen's Council will now be called the King's Council. So a lot of changes in terms of she must have, while the monarchy is just a nominal head in the UK, a lot of things that revolve around the monarchy, representing the monarchy as head of state, as the head of the nation, certainly will see a lot of changes. Now, yes, there is a 10-day of mourning, and there was a lot of speculation in terms of what really will happen should something really happen to the Queen, and in the event of eventuality. So yes, 10-day of mourning, you will see throngs of people coming in to London for the same. And also a very important point over here is the fact that she was in Balmoral and not in Buckingham. We told, according to some of the reports that I'm seeing, that she did want to return to Buckingham Palace, but her health was not permitting, and that's why she had to stay on in Balmoral. The former Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, tendered his resignation and visited her in Balmoral to do so, and so did the 15th Prime Minister under her reign. Prime Minister Truss also visited Scotland to take over and take office. So a lot of changes that we will be seeing in the coming days, but this is truly going to be one of those national mourning which will see a lot of international visitors really go to the UK to pay their visits. Now, we do not have details on how the entire ceremony and the 10 days of mourning is really going to look like, but certainly it is going to be a very important event in terms of security as well. Like Rajdeep was saying, a lot of leadership, and like you were saying, a lot of leadership she's seen change in the UK, Akshita, but she's also seen innumerable number of leaders across the world change, come to power, leave office, demit office, all of that. She's seen countries change, the form of governance in many countries change. So a lot of experience, certainly an end of an era, but a lot of experience when it comes to how the world changed around her and how she still maintained decorum, maintained the importance of the monarchy and kept it going. If you have visitors going to the UK, there wouldn't be a single visitor who would not be visiting the royal palaces or trying to see. There is an entire royal tourism that revolves around the monarchy of the United Kingdom, and that still continues. So there is a lot of debate about whether if they should let go of the monarchy or not. But yes, they certainly attract a lot of attention, and they certainly attract a lot of presence when it comes to people wanting to visit the UK. So a lot of significance there, but again, nominal head. The government structure changing was something that she witnessed from a Commonwealth nation under her to a democratic structure with a democratic setup which is separate of the monarchy.
Very
So
true.
significant changes that we will be seeing. But
very true,
again,
yeah.
when
And
it
I
comes
think
to
what we're going to be seeing over the next few hours is that we're also getting that update, which is that UK Prime Minister Liz Truss is going to be addressing her nation anytime now from 10 Downing Street. So we'll be getting the live updates of that particular address. It's expected to be a brief statement where she essentially confirms the news that's come in. The notice has been pasted outside the Buckingham Palace. You can see huge crowds that have gathered now outside the Buckingham Palace. Let's also, in fact, try to get some live images from the palace, if we can go full frame on that, to show you what's happening currently in London. Remember that the Queen's remains are currently at the Balmoral Castle in Scotland. That's where she passed away. The family members, as per the royal family statement, will remain at the Balmoral Castle in Scotland for the next few hours. Tomorrow is when they're expected to make their way back to London. In the meanwhile, UK Prime Minister Liz Truss is expected to make a statement as well.